QSY. Two Oscar Papa, 1-3, 2 Oscar Papa, 1-3, Texas, 9 Alpha Tango, 791 waving. I got somebody in there talking right now, South Americans, but you're making a good trip up here. Bit of QRM, but definitely making a good trip as usual from Texas, my friend. Hope things are going well.
Yeah, very good. Thanks, Joe. Very good. Thank you for the nice contact into the mobile on the Colorado trip. And you're 5'9". You may be something 10 and 20 over. 5'9 plus 10 plus 20, Joe, over.
Hey, you as well, man. 20 over, 20 over. I'm just running stock power out of the radio. I'm looking at my watt meter right now, and it's saying about 30, just a little over 30 watts there, QSL.
Can't remember your answer now. I just put this one, the 4-element Sirio. I just put it up about a couple of 3 feet, but I think it's going to make a bit of difference there. It's brought the SWR down already, and 20 watts on my side. Same radio, the little Linko only push about 20, maybe 22 watts there, Joe.
Oh, it's working good, man. That Sirio beam, you got it going on now, man. Wow. Love it, man. You got to love the Sirios. I'm running the 3-element Sirio Yagi here, and it's definitely made a difference, man. You're slamming in.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Darryl up there in Alberta, the World Radio 427, yourself, Bob over on the East Coast, a couple into Europe, but I didn't make it too well. Glad to get you in the mobile log, Joe, over.
Yeah, that was great contact. That was a really good contact. Your mobile was sounding Q5 as well. It's funny when I talk to that World Radio 427 in Alberta, it's usually when I got my beam pointed into the South Pacific and I get that character off the back of my beam. Every time I've contacted him, it seems to be off the back of my beam there, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Well, I'll tell you something else, Joe. It doesn't matter where I go. It doesn't matter which way I beam here. And I pick up Darryl. So he's got something going on there, over.
He must. I don't know. What's he up? He must be on top of the Rocky Mountains or something, huh?
Yeah, he's up at, he's pretty high up. Well, I'm 3,200 feet. I think his home QTH 3,500 feet. And where I went in the Rockies in Colorado was 7,000 feet, we say. 7,000, over.
Holy smokers, that's why. Elevation, man, sure makes a difference. I'm 160 feet above sea level here on the northern tip of this island, and about 900 feet or so from the Pacific Ocean, QSL.
Yeah, I remember our conversation from, I think it was when I arrived this trip, or it was at the last, I don't know. I remember the QSO though, and I've spoken with, I tell you who a mutual friend of ours is, that Dave. I think I've mentioned him before, Joe. 26 Oscar Papa 356. Very well-spoken Dave. He'll thank you very much. He's so polite. Lives in Brighton, South East England, and he's a 4-element solid quad there. And he mentioned you anyway, our last QSO or so. He said, "Do you know this guy Joe?" I said, "Sure do." So you're world famous, Joe, over.
I've talked to Dave before. Good guy, man. I like to talk to my British friends for sure. And then I talked to a couple of guys down in Exeter, UK. They're down in the south. But yeah, we know who Dave is. So if you hear him out there, you say hi to him. We haven't had much Europe come in here in the last week or so. Hey, so pass it on. Say hi from Joe.
Yeah, I will do, Joe. And of course, a lot of them took a knock from that storm. It was real bad. I think I got an antenna down back home. My son said he gave it a graceful descent. I don't know what that means, something like that. And Dave also said, he said, get Joe talking about music and you'll have a real long QSO, Roger.
I used to go to a lot of rock concerts, and my favorite bands are the British ones, that's for sure. Good old UK Invasion. I think the last big band I saw was Deep Purple there, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, well, I tell you what, you'll have something in common with my YL, the fiance's QCH here, Amy, 2 Oscar Papa 97, and her favourite is UK2. She likes Def Leppard, top of the list, Def Leppard, Joe, over.
I love Def Leppard. I like the early Def Leppard stuff, 1980, 81, you know, On Through the Night was their first album, and then High and Dry I bought in 81, And, you know, I did have a chance to see them in '83 when they came to Vancouver. I just could not get the time off work. Still kicking myself. Gotta love the old Def Leppard.
Yeah, you're going to have to get on the key. Well, Amy's going to have to get on the key here and hook up there. Have accused her about music. She's real good with me. Movies even more so. Any movie, anytime, any era. But she loves all the Def Leppard from way back when. So, yeah, all good. We'll have to do that another day because I've got to break away again. A couple more tests going on here. I'm going to take the meter out of line. I think I lose a little bit. Doesn't seem to be swinging on the meter, as they say, with the meter in. Now I know it's all good. SWR's down by about, it's down from like a 1.2 to 1 to about 1.1. All helps there, over.
Beautiful, beautiful. I tell you what, it's working great for you. I'm glad you got that up, and I'm glad you came back to me, and we could talk Sirio to Sirio here, man. That 4-element definitely doing a job. Okay, I won't tie it up too much longer, and I'll wish you and your gal there a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And anytime you hear me in there, you say hi, and make sure to say hi to Dave out there in England.
Yeah, I will. I haven't spoken to any of the OTs in a while, but I'm sure it'll happen soon. I will remember that, no problem. And I'll be around Christmas, New Year, so hopefully we can catch each other a few times. As they say, Kaylin, have a good one, Joe. And I'll be back in the UK early next year, maybe work it well. I definitely work it from there, okay? But cheers and beers, have a good rest of your afternoon, and 7-3 Joe, 98791, 2-163, Oscar Papa 13, over in West Texas. Cheers, Joe.
All right there, have a good one, buddy. Cheers and beers to you, and all the best from 9 Alpha Tango 791.
7-3 Joe, anybody else before I go? 2-163, Oscar Papa 13, CQDX. Any DX outside USA, North America I should say, any DX outside North America, here is 2-163, Oscar Papa 13, 2 separation, 163, Oscar Papa 13, calling CQDX.
He's visiting Texas from England. And yeah, sounding good. We often talk, and they're a good sounding station.
If you're coming back to me, you'll have to